Mexico this weekend. Look at this. More than 100,000 people turned out in Mexico City, while there were also simultaneous protests in more than 100 other cities in Mexico. You might remember here on this show last week, we reported on big crowds in Israel protesting the Israeli government's new plans to basically take over the judiciary, to take over the courts and put them under political control. This time last week, we saw huge protests in Israel against that anti-democratic proposal from the Israeli government. Now, here we are less than a week later in Mexico. Absolutely massive crowds. In this case, protesting more anti-democratic plans, protesting plans by the Mexican government to get rid of the elections authority, basically the independent elections watchdog agency. I mean, Mexico is not known as a paragon of can-do good government, but here's just absolutely huge numbers of people turning out in peaceful protest to say, save our democracy. Don't take that part of it away. Do not take away fair elections administration here. You cannot take that over. We will defend that institution. We will defend small d democracy. Again, this was Mexico just this weekend.